I am here on purpose. What if I told you that everything you've been through was preparing you for a season of completion, transformation, and unstoppable blessings? Angel number 9. 999 is not just a number. It's heaven's announcement that your old chapters are closing, and the greatest breakthroughs of your life are about to begin. Significance of 9,999. Angel number 9,999 is a sacred symbol of completion, divine alignment, and fresh beginnings. It represents the final step before a major rebirth. This number signals that the struggles, cycles, and patterns that have kept you stuck are being divinely wrapped up. You are about to rise with new clarity, renewed strength, and opportunities that will exceed your imagination. 9,999 is a sign that the universe is clearing the path for you to step into your true calling. Divine closure and healing on 999 carries the promise that what once hurt you is now behind you. I am closing every chapter that no longer serves your soul, says the divine. This is your moment of healing from emotional wounds, failed opportunities, and disappointments. The closure isn't meant to break you. It's meant to prepare you for something far greater. The doors that closed did so because what's coming requires all of you, fully healed and ready to receive. Financial overflow and abundance. With 9,999, the divine whispers, I am multiplying your resources and creating avenues of abundance where you saw none. This blessing isn't just about money. It's about provision, security, and stability. Expect unexpected breakthroughs. Financial debts being cleared, sudden approvals, business expansions, and streams of income that give you more freedom and peace of mind. What once felt like scarcity is being replaced with overflow. There are moments when effort cannot bridge the gap, when the timeline on your need outruns the timeline on your harvest. In those moments, I step in. Angel number 9999 heralds such interventions. Expect resources from unexpected channels, refunds long delayed, accounts reconciled in your favor, forgotten royalties, insurance recoveries, surprise bonuses, family support released at the right hour, strangers who become benefactors, and approvals that arrive just before deadline. These moments are not coincidences. They are timed proofs that you are not carrying your provision alone. I will meet you at your point of obedience, where you showed up, gave honestly, stewarded faithfully, and kept believing when numbers didn't add up. These sudden provisions are markers, reminders that while wisdom builds wealth, grace fills the gaps. When they come, receive without guilt, give thanks, use wisely, and let them remind you that I am never late, even when the need feels urgent. If this resonates with you, type in the comments, 9999. I welcome divine closure and abundance, spiritual awakening and elevated purpose. 9999 signifies that your spiritual journey is reaching a turning point. You are being elevated to a higher calling, a life that's deeply aligned with your soul's mission. The divine is saying, you are ready to lead, ready to inspire, and ready to create impact on a greater scale. Every challenge was training. Every setback was shaping you for this moment of awakening. Increase rarely happens in isolation. I am bringing people across your path who carry what you do not and need what you bring. Contracts built on mutual honor. Collaborations in which everyone rises. partnerships that accelerate impact and revenue while protecting integrity. 9,999 appears as I close doors to draining alliances. Those that underpaid you, undervalued you, or used your effort without equitable return. Do not chase what I remove. I am making space for aligned exchange. You will recognize the right partners by peace in conversation, clarity in terms, and growth that does not compromise your values. Where mistrust once cost you, discernment will now cover you. Where you labored alone, teams will multiply results. Where you once bartered your worth for exposure, I will see that your contribution is compensated. This is not random networking. It is divinely engineered alignment designed to build sustainable wealth while preserving your calling. Breakthroughs in relationships. This number also signals harmonious connections and divinely aligned relationships. People who once drained you are leaving. New relationships filled with love, respect, and shared vision are entering. This blessing brings peace and understanding to your personal life, whether it's reconciliation with loved ones or the arrival of a soulmate who feels like destiny. Comment below. I claim my breakthroughs with 9,999 and affirm this message over your life. Miraculous endings leading to new beginnings. 9999 brings the message that the endings you face now are not losses, but launchpads. The divine says, I am positioning you for a new level that requires nothing from the old. Let the past fade, because what's ahead is unshakable joy, success, and spiritual fulfillment. Your life is about to expand in ways you never thought possible. Cycles of just enough, of starting over, of building and losing, have lingered across your family line, but they end with you. The 9,999th vibration marks the completion of inherited money patterns that kept wealth from rooting deep. I am healing attitudes toward receiving, untangling shame around wealth, and dissolving subconscious vows of lack absorbed from home, community, culture, or religion. You will learn to keep what you earn, grow what you keep, and pass what you grow. Savings will stabilize, investments will compound, assets will replace anxiety. I will guide you to resources that teach, mentors that model, and decisions that protect, not just your present, but your legacy. Understand this. When you choose wisdom where past generations had to choose survival, you write a new script. Children, yours by blood, spirit, mentorship, or influence, will inherit systems instead of struggle. This is not simply financial gain, it is lineage redemption. With 9,999, I declare, the story of lack that started before you does not continue beyond you. Instant shifts and breakthroughs. With 9,999, delays are ending. What once felt stagnant is now moving with speed. The divine declares, I am turning your waiting season into a receiving season. You will see sudden changes, unexpected calls, instant approvals, and opportunities that open doors you didn't even know existed. When angel number 9999 appears, it carries the energy of sudden and undeniable transformation, the kind that doesn't take months or years, but manifests in moments. It's the number of instant divine intervention, where the divine steps in to accelerate what was delayed and replace stagnation with momentum. 9999 tells you that the period of waiting, confusion, or constant setbacks is over. Heaven is saying, the things you thought would take a lifetime are coming together with speed because I have removed the barriers that were holding you back. This is the blessing of radical alignment. Everything in your life, your career, finances, relationships, and even your inner healing will start falling into place like puzzle pieces. Jobs will suddenly open, contracts will be signed with ease, unexpected phone calls will bring new opportunities, and people who were once indifferent will show up to support your journey. 9,999 is the divine stamp of acceleration, saying, what once felt impossible is now inevitable. Angel number 9999 signifies that a powerful cycle in your life is ending, not as a loss, but as a divine reset. This number carries a sacred whisper from the universe. You have completed what needed to be learned, and now I am moving you into something far greater. It is the promise that every pain, every trial, every sleepless night served its purpose. Where you once felt stuck, there is now movement. Where doors were closed, new ones are opening wide. It is heaven's way of saying, the chapter that once drained you is over, and a new story is ready to be written in the ink of joy, abundance, and peace. Say out loud, 9999, my new chapter begins now. Angel number 9999 is heaven's way of saying, you've completed this level of your life, and now I am upgrading you to something far greater. Every cycle that hurt you, every test that stretched you, and every ending you couldn't understand, all of it was preparation for this divine season. This is your moment to rise, to receive, and to walk in abundance like never before. With 9,999 comes the divine assurance of financial abundance. It's as if the universe is clearing every obstacle between you and your provision. This blessing speaks not only of monetary wealth, but of an overall state of security, opportunities that generate prosperity, approvals that once seemed delayed, but now arrive suddenly, and the breaking of every scarcity mindset. I will not let you lack, the divine declares. I am opening unexpected avenues for your finances to flow. Income streams, career breakthroughs, and partnerships that pour resources into your hands. This is the season where your hard work pays off with results that feel miraculous. If you feel this message is for you, declare it in the comments. I am ready for the blessings of 9,999. Like this video to seal your faith. Subscribe for more divine messages that keep you aligned with your destiny. And share this with someone who needs confirmation that their breakthrough is closer than they think. But listen, God is not bound by our clocks or calendars. He operates on His own divine timeline. And here's the thing, His timing is always perfect. Isaiah 60:22 doesn't say, I, the Lord, might make it happen when you want it. It says when the time is right. I, the Lord, will make it happen. Can I tell you something? God knows when you're ready. He knows when the situation is ready. He knows what needs to shift and who needs to move. And when the time is right, He will make it happen so smoothly, so effortlessly that you look back and say, only God could have done this. Here's where it gets real. Sometimes we get impatient and try to force things to happen on our own. We think maybe God needs a little help, so we start manipulating situations, rushing decisions, and taking shortcuts. But hear me clearly what God has for you. You cannot be rushed, and it cannot be forced if you try to make it happen in your own strength. You might end up with something that's not even from God. And let me tell you, there's nothing worse than stepping into a blessing that's outside of God's will. If you're waiting for a miracle, the best thing you can do is rest in His promise. 9,999 is a wake-up call for your soul, urging you to let go of confusion and step into divine clarity. If you've been unsure of your purpose, overwhelmed with decisions, or lost at the noise of the world, this number is heaven's confirmation that clarity is coming like a rush of light, breaking through darkness. I am aligning every step you take with your highest calling, the divine says. People, situations, and habits that no longer serve your growth will naturally fall away. What remains will be deeply connected to your soul's mission. This is your signal to trust the unfolding process, because nothing that is leaving your life is meant for the next chapter. When you see 9999, know that the universe is calling you to a higher level of spiritual maturity and inner peace. The storms you've walked through were never meant to break you, but to refine you. The divine is saying, your spirit is rising, your faith is stronger, you are no longer who you used to be. With this blessing, you'll feel a new sense of balance, a quiet knowing that everything is happening exactly as it should. The restlessness that once consumed you will transform into trust, and your intuition will lead you with a confidence that cannot be shaken. 9,999 is the number of instant divine breakthroughs. It signifies that where you've felt delayed or overlooked, sudden shifts are about to take place. These are the moments when everything you've prayed for begins to fall into place at once. Unexpected messages, career shifts, financial windfalls, or opportunities that once seemed impossible will arrive with ease. This is the universe saying, I am accelerating what was slow, and I am turning your waiting into winning. One moment it feels like nothing's happening, and the next moment, boom, the doors open, the blessing flows, the answer come. But here's the key, you have to trust Him while you wait. And I mean really trust Him, not just with your words, but with your heart. You can't be halfway in and halfway out. You can't say, I trust you, Lord, but then try to take control yourself when things don't move fast enough. Let me ask you something. Do you trust God? I'm not asking if you trust Him when things are easy. I'm asking if you trust Him when it feels like your whole world is falling apart. Do you trust Him when the bank account is empty? Do you trust Him when the doctor gives you bad news? Do you trust Him when you've been waiting for years and nothing seems to change? Because listen, that's where faith is tested. That's where God is shaping you, preparing you, strengthening you for the blessing He's about to release in your life. Let me tell you something. God isn't just working on your situation. If these words resonate with you, comment below. 9999. My breakthrough season starts now. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more such divine insights on life. Amen.